Are you ready to accelerate your spiritual growth, help others awaken to their highest potential, including your own highest potential? Hi, I'm Phillip Mountrose with my partner and wife, Jane Mountrose at Awakenings Institute. We help people awaken with holistic coaching and healing. And today I'm excited to invite you to check out our Spiritual Guide Certification Program. It's a journey of deep transformation, healing, and connection. And the Spiritual Guide Certification Program uses your spiritual gifts to tap into the field of what we call pure potential. More about this in a moment. And to share a story with you now, just to give you an idea of what these courses in the Spiritual Guide program are like. One of our students in class wanted help with anxiety over her husband going to work every day in a 2-hour commute. And she was worried something would happen to him. And there's a certain amount of normal concern, but this was anxiety. So what she did is she went into the Akashic Records, the universal database, which we teach in our courses, as I'll explain. And she also had an oracle card reading to help her, an oracle card tool. And the oracle card that she drew to help her with her anxiety and the healing for it said water on it. It was an image of water, and that meant release, um, releasing things through water, cleansing. And then she went in the Akashic Records. We guided her into those universal database, which holds her past lives records and her present and future potential and much, much more. And she went to the right place and she got a guide to help her go to the exact time in history, her own personal soul's journey history, where she saw herself married to a man who was her husband in that lifetime. It was World War II time period, and her husband was going to war, and he was deployed to war, and as it turned out, he was killed in war, and she was devastated by this, naturally, but overwhelmingly so. So she realized she had a path after that, that she could deal with it, help herself, and even help others, or not. And she chose not to, and she actually committed suicide. So coming back to this life, coming back after the Akashic Records, just going there and understanding at a deeper level your soul's history can change and heal. She became much calmer, much more at ease about her husband going on this long commute and why she was worried earlier in her life that he might be deployed in the military service. So it was a wonderful relief for her. The Spiritual Guide Certification Program is comprised of 3 powerful courses with one profound path. The 3 courses are Spiritual Awakening with the Akashic Records, as I was mentioning, oracles and EFT tapping, Spiritual Transformation with the Ascended Masters, Abundance and with Angels, and EFT. So there's a picture of people in class. It's a wonderful heart-centered community. All the classes are recorded if you miss any. And as I mentioned, there are 3 courses. You can take 1, 2, or 3 courses. So whichever you choose, here's what you're going to receive by this profound experience in this program. Access to the Akashic Records, which is the universal living library that contains your soul's history. Connecting with archangels and higher guides for clearing karma, the unfinished business in your life, which will also help shift energy and align with your highest purpose, and using specially selected oracle and tarot cards that will provide synchronous gifts and spiritual connection. And here's what you're going to experience when you take the courses. You're going to accelerate your spiritual growth, which will help both yourself, others, and the world. And you will access these higher dimensions and bring that down to earth. The guides, the masters are all there for you. And with the right tools and support, they are easily connected and integrated into your life. And that's going to help you trust your intuition and soul wisdom. And that's so important. You really need that, and learning how to do that to live spiritually successfully, and especially in today's world. And using energy healing techniques like a holistic EFT approach, clearing issues and karma. And we have other healing tools that you'll learn as well. And this is all going to deepen the love and awareness of your soul's true identity. And you're going to connect with this supportive, like-minded, heart-centered community. So let's take a little closer look at each course. The Spiritual Awakenings with the Akashic Records course, which also uses oracles and EFT. Actually, all the courses do. You're going to learn how to access the Akashic Records, that soul's universal book of life. Edgar Cayce famously did it a century ago, and you don't have to be an Edgar Cayce. Anyone can do it with the proper training, and the support makes it a lot easier. And this will help you resolve the karma of things that you came into this lifetime to address, unfinished business. And it will help by connecting with archangels, masters, and the EFT tapping. And this will help you realize your life plan and your highest possibilities. And the other course, the 2 of 3 courses that can be taken in any order, Spiritual Transformation with Ascended Masters. And there's a few Ascended Masters that's there, Sai Baba and Mother Mary. And these are very powerful energies, and we use oracle cards to help you connect with them as well, specially selected. And this will connect you with what we call your inner family of light. And your outer family of light will be actually classmates and other people you know who are heart-centered too. And this is part of being in a mystery school throughout history. Egypt, ancient Egypt, Greece, the Middle Ages. There are schools, esoteric at the time, to teach someone how to become a master of themselves, practices, support, not following a guru, but following your own heart, how to not outsource things, but with the teachings of people who know how to do that, getting the truth for yourself. And that's what we're really offering here in the Spiritual Guide Certification Program. One of the techniques you'll learn is what we call fear monster reframe process with the EFT tapping, the clear blocks. It's like your monster, your fear, your doubt could be a giant mammoth, gargantuan dinosaur or something, and it will shrink down to a little kitty cat, a little mouse after the process. And we will also help you balance key polarities, such as the masculine feminine polarity or the earthly spiritual polarities. These are polarities that you want to know about and balance in your everyday life to become the master within. And the third course, the other course, is Abundant Living with Angels and EFT. And you're going to receive there our Heart of Success 7-part roadmap, starting with setting your course, connecting with your soul. And all the courses is very much about connecting and becoming intimate with your soul and its guidance, and then clearing blocks and eventually taking that inspired, appropriate action to realize and empower yourself what you want to achieve. And this is going to help you with different ways to boost your intuition using angelic EFT tapping, connecting with angels along with the EFT tapping. You'll learn it's wonderful, it's powerful, it's uplifting. And we again connect with different oracles, specific oracle decks, and angels and the 4 elements: air, earth, fire, water. And we use that through oracles and other ways. And you want to become intimate with the different elements to help you in your everyday life. And this will help you shift into what we call manifestation mode. So here's a description of one of the people who completed our course of how it was for her. I just have to share with you how very important this spiritual guide course is for me personally. It has been quite impactful in gathering information to help me move forward. It highlights things that I need to work on, so it's very in the moment, very what you need now. I love how things show up in meditation, in daily card readings, or those in the lab practice time. And they're all so connected. And eventually I can see what's being suggested for me to help me evolve into my best self and to evolve my work and my presence. Thank you for this course, Bonita Jacques. And so it will show you what you need in the moment, the course. So to conclude here, whether you take one course or all three courses, you can start off with one course. You're going to gain tools to access the Akashic Records, the Book of Life, the Hall of Records, your universal database, that cloud that's so important that contains your soul's history and much more, too. Different ways to do that. You're going to connect with archangels, higher guides, and foremost, connecting with your soul on a deeper daily level. You're going to learn how to clear karma, important unfinished business that you came here to address this lifetime, shift energy, and align with your highest purpose. And you're going to use specially selected oracles for each course in tarot that will provide synchronous gifts and spiritual connections. It's going to help you, these cards, confirm what you know at a deeper level and reveal hidden patterns that are important to know. It's pretty amazing the way it works. So this is a little overview montage of the course. There's all of us in a Zoom session, and again, they're live once a week. There's 7 classes and 7 labs in each course, and they're all recorded. If you miss any, the Hall of Records or the Akashic field, Akashic Records, and that's one version. Again, just to give you, it can be different versions for different people. The connecting with the Ascended Masters, Mother Mary, Mary Magdalene, Buddha, Kuan Yin, Sai Baba, many of them, the different archangels, Archangel Michael, Raphael, uh, uh, Raguel. There are many of them that we connect with. And there's an oracle reading that we would do in a class, just to pick a shot of that. So that is an overview of the Spiritual Guide Certification Program, which you can ignite your spirit and tap into the field of pure potential. All of this gives you access to that larger field we call the field of pure potentials, where anything is possible. And so then you can integrate that into your everyday life. So why is that important? This is a time of awakenings. Things are happening quickly, changing quickly in the world and in us. And as you become a spiritual guide, you learn how to do that. You become actually a beacon of light for yourself and other people. You awaken your talents. You're able to use them in a daily way that's right for you. And that makes all the difference in the impact you're going to give and what you can contribute to the world. Ready to take that next step of connecting with this course and just finding out what it is and enrolling? Well, there are 3 ways to do it. Schedule a free planning session with us to discuss it. tinyurl.com/plan-free-session. That's a shortened URL. Or call us directly at Awakenings Institute, our nonprofit organization in California, 805-934-1238, or go visit the course description page where you can also enroll. Shortened URL is tinyurl.com/spiritual-healing-course. So if this resonates with you, join us, discover the joy of awakening your soul's gifts and helping others do the same. We look forward to welcoming you into the community.